Hey guys, what's up? It's Rhett here with another video. This is going to be my keys to the Hawks winning game 3 at home. I definitely think we can. I think we played our worst basketball the other night. I think game 1 we played some of our best basketball of the year, and the Sixers played bad basketball. Then the other night we played some of our worst basketball, and we were down 2 at half, and we took the lead late. Milton just hit some shots he doesn't hit, and he stepped up for him, and that was the difference. But I don't think he will be able to do that again. Here are the keys, I think, to us winning game 3. I think we can. Because we shot so bad. We live and die by the 3, and the other night we died by it. Game 1, we lived by it. I think tomorrow, the starting lineup needs to be Trey, Bogey. People want Herder, but Herder does great off the bench, and he's a great scorer off the bench. I feel like he can create for himself, and that's why he needs to be on the bench, because there's not enough guys who can create for themselves. I think Tony Snell needs to be the third starter. My reasoning is his three-point shooting this year is like 58%, something crazy. And Solomon Hill doesn't hit the open threes, so maybe it'll space the floor more for Trey to get into the paint, because they'll be more worried about him hitting shots. Or he'll be open to hit threes, and he can hit 2 or 3 of them if you give him 5 attempts and make them pay. The 4, some people in my comments have been saying Gallinari. No, you don't put Gallinari in over JC. Even if JC's playing bad basketball, his confidence, if you put him on the bench, will go here. It'll go straight down. And, if you put him on the bench, you're proving, hey, we're not going to pay you. So that could mess everything up. I still think he just played bad basketball the other night. He's had those games in the playoffs too much, but it is his first playoff. I think he'll get it back tomorrow. I think he knows he has to step up if we want to win, and he'll do that. So he'll still start. Clint Capella, he will start. He's got to try to be more of a force on the defensive end, but Embiid baits fouls more than Trey. So you can't really stop Embiid. We need Embiid, as bad as it sounds, to get like 30. He doesn't need to be able to get 39 or 40. If he gets 30, you'll win the game. That's the starting lineup, I think. And I think you go Lou Will, Herder, and Gallo off the bench for shooting. If John doesn't have it early, you might look to put Gallo in sooner. I expect Herder. He's been playing 2 great games. He's stepped up in the playoffs like Trey. He's an unsung hero. I think he can be big off the bench to score points. But I think at home we shoot a lot better. Like if you look at New York, Bogey and Gallo struggled bad. But when they came back to Atlanta, they both were great shooters. So I don't think shooting's going to be a problem tomorrow. I think it'll start with Trey. It'll be, how does Trey play at the beginning? Does he jack up 1 or 2 threes at the beginning? If he does, you're going to be he's going to be digging himself out of a hole, because that means he's not confident enough to drive in the paint. And I think they switched it up on him for 1 game, and it kind of got to him, and he wasn't able to adjust. But I think having time to watch film, 3 days to watch film and figure out what to do, he's going to adjust, because he's a smart basketball player. One of the smartest. He's a smaller guy. He knows how to adjust his game to play well. I think he'll go for 30 tomorrow. I feel confident that Trey's going to have a bounce-back game, because, yeah, Ben Simmons and Thibault, I guess, held him to 21, but they're fouling him a lot. And in Philly, the hometown refs are going to give them the calls. But in Atlanta, I expect us to get more calls in our favor, or the right calls made, because the first 2 games, they were even saying on ESPN the refs weren't calling it fair. So I hope they do tomorrow, and I think we can get our game going. Defensively, Embiid's going to score, and you've got to live with Embiid scoring, but you can't let Seth Curry go for 20 again. You can't let somebody like Milton go for 14. You got to hold Tobias Harris to like 20 again, like you did in game 1. Ben Simmons, 10 or less. You got to do it so Embiid scoring, he can score 50 points, but everybody else scores like 5 or 10, so it like counters out. But if you can hold Tobias Harris to 20, Seth Curry to like 10 or 12, and then you're looking at, okay, even though Embiid's got, and you can hold Embiid to 30, you're like, okay, that should be an easier game to win because all these other guys aren't scoring a lot like they were the other night. And we got to stop the transition. We were loose with the ball a lot. We had a lot of turnovers that we can't have because they're getting breakout dunks. Some of them were unlucky, like off the tip they got a dunk. We missed a shot and we didn't get back on defense. They had some baskets that changed, like we missed some easy layups early. We got that offensive interference on the alley oop. We had some plays that shot us in the foot, and we just got to be more clean at home. Trey says we're ready. The A's going to be rocking, and I think it will be. I think we're a great home team, and we can get this game back in our favor because nobody's giving us a shot, and I think that's the best basketball. A lot of people are like, the Hawks are done, the Hawks are done. And I like it because a lot of people were giving us some hope, but now that they're saying that we're done, that's when we get started. Giveaway, getting it announced, going to the game tomorrow. They're giving out shirts. I'm waiting because if I get an extra shirt, I'm going to throw that in the giveaway because I know people would probably like to get the playoff shirts. So stay with me. I'm not forgetting it. I'm not doing this, that, or the other. I'm going to get it because I'm trying to figure out an app to use to announce it. I think I'm going to use like a wheel spinning app and I'm going to just tap it and then screen record it and do it like 5 times. And whoever wins, wins. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, peace.